You only get one chance to save Nibble, the ultimate challenge. Alright, sure. So this is essentially canon mode. Since Soul Link and Spirit Wells don't really have ties to the story, Ori does end up saving Nibble with 1 life and no deaths because they don't have skill issue. Imagine if I died to that. Alright, since I'm playing on PC, I can actually skip cutscenes now by toggling the UI. I think only Switch can't do that, and it's a massive disadvantage. I have a weird microphone setup. I recently decided I wanted to replay this game again after not touching it in so long. I took the time to get familiar with the map again before actually trying this, so no, I'm not going in blind. I'm not blind like the forest. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. I think on easy mode, those blobs don't insta-kill you, but since 1 life uses normal as a reference, they deal 4 damage instead of 2. So off the top of my head, I can think of some run killers. Horu is going to be a big one. Horu, the whole region is a scary part. I don't think we're gonna get an explosion before. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my god. I like this detail of this one spirit light being here. At this point in the game, it's impossible to get it, but the game expects you to have charge jump for it, which is the last main ability you get in the game, just casually right before the first one. There's a skip you can do to gain control during the get ability cutscene, but you need an ability point for that, and I don't have that. I think I am going to get stuff. Yeah, get stuff. The music. Alright, Frankies don't deal 2 damage yet. We're fine, we're fine. Hi, Gumo. Oh, you're dead. That last line from the spirit tree is why so many people, including myself, thought Ori was female in the casual playthroughs. Yes sign. Yes sign. Yes sign. Yes sign. Something funny I realized thanks to fanfiction is that the Blind Forest spirit names are really hard to remember. I can't imagine reaching a point where you play this game so much that you just remember every single name for the ability spirits, but I can. I certainly can. We could theoretically go for dash right now, but I'd rather wait until double jump, because we'll have a little more health and energy by then. And you know, an actual movement ability. I always found it a little striking how frogs from this point onward all deal double damage. Now the game realized this is the point where they give you charge flame, so that's enough of a reason to make the frogs deal double damage. It matters a lot early game. So yeah, the spikes at the bottom of this cocoon kill you instantly. You could be at max health and they would still kill you. That fall is so scary. That jump is so scary. I always find it funny how you can just jump over that enemy. It looks like you shouldn't be able to, but you can. I feel like you can run Soul Link, get an ability point, and just run while Gumo is playing. It would look pretty funny. This ability point is deceptively hidden. I really like its location, because you'd think this is a wall, but no, it doesn't even have the secret animation. This part is scarier than it has any right to be. Alright. Story-wise, Nightwind is supposed to be a deadlier place than Nibble, and that is just not true. In Nightwind, the lasers don't kill you instantly. Minor spelling mistake. Don't die here! Right, D-jump first, then dash, I gotta remember. God damn it. I don't want to talk about that. By the way, is it true that if you select try again, the achievement won't pop up? Like, if you die, do you just not get the achievement at the end? Wait, I need to know, am I close to exploding? Pretty far from it, actually. I did something funny! I'm just gonna pretend I always manage to get that at E-cell while the cutscene is still happening and not after the camera pans. I cast Kaboom. I have an irrational fear of this spirit light because of the small chance you get to go under the main crusher. I fear that I'll get crushed by the corner. And I don't know if that's a thing, I don't know if that can happen, but the odds are never zero, you know? Thank you, Frankie, for not going up here. Anyways, bye, lol. So we just got air dash without dash. It doesn't do much now, but it does mean by the time we do get dash, we'll immediately be able to dash in the air. Much like... Recurring tech, my favorite gender. Much like Wisps. There's a skip we can do here, but I'm not gonna do that. It's the one that skips pretty much this entire climbing section of Kumo's hideout. Yeah, that first. There are two energy doors in this game that I find very strange. One of them being that, and the other one, it's right where you do frog skip. It's not the energy door from Glades to Moon Grotto, it's the one that is only locking a spirit light. We'll probably see it after Genso. Wait, speaking of, how are these waters clean? Wait, you see this? These waters are clean! Bye, lol. Is this the only time this theme plays in the game? I could have sworn it played elsewhere. Like, this was one area, and there was a second area where that played. I think it's kind of messed up how those rocks deal 1 damage, but every other enemy deals 2. Ori brought kindness and hope to his heart. Immediately skips all of his hideout. We're definitely coming back here, but I want abilities first. Thanks for the free life cell. 7 health already. That's ideal, yeah. Especially because we're about to go to Blackroot. Get ready for the most epic run killer you've ever seen. Actually, now that I think about it, what might kill the run isn't necessarily this part of Blackroot. It's going to be the boulder chase. It might be the boulder chase. This is already going great. Ignore the fact that I almost just fell from there. Naru actually doesn't live that far from Ori. Lost Grove is closer to Sunken Glades than Valley of the Wind or Sorrow Pass. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We are so close. We're coming back for you. Ginso Tree Best Area deserves all the praise and glaze it gets. Oh yeah, this is a good time for dash glides. Dash glides, by the way, I don't mean dash and glide. Glides is also, you know, the tech where you get a bit of speed, a bit of momentum. It's a glide, but it's not feather glide. Oh yeah, is anybody gonna talk about these like amazing start. Actually, I don't think I want to do that. These guys only appear once in this room, and that's it. One for the map data. One for the map data, and we should be fine. And I'm gonna go intended way. There are certain collectibles here that I keep forgetting. It's always this top part that I keep forgetting to check. Oh, there's a skip here. You wait for that projectile to break the first one and use the same redirector to break the other one. I don't remember if there was a faster strat or a better way to do it. I just know there's a thing here. I just realized the irony of having a puzzle like this in an area where you get an ability that makes these puzzles faster. Level design, everybody. Yeah. Oh, worm time, worm time. Yeah. Oh, we can. I think we can get this now. Charge Dash is a funny ability. Charge Dash is a really funny ability. That's one of the few times I actually got that wall jump. Wow. Can't you believe it, guys? Bash is just in a week. Woohoo! Honestly, Bash is to Blind Forest what Sword is to Wisps, and this feels a little weird to say because you get Sword much earlier than Bash, but it's the one ability you're gonna keep thinking of long after you get it because there are so many use cases. Oh, come on. The whole game just changes. This is especially true for Bash. It works out in the end really well. I forgot we can go ham with our energy there because the E cell is literally right there. Charge dash plus bash. It's like the best combo in the game. That was needlessly close. Okay, so ideally I would double bash here, but that's frame perfect. I'm trying to do that, but it's frame. All that for a skip I can't do anyways. Thankfully, there is a fast strat in this room where you bash this all the way to the end. Is that the moon? I guess Ginso is outside as well, but I thought we were inside. Okay, stop me if you've heard this one before. Getting a head start in Ginso is so funny. I love doing this strat. I'm getting these containers like after the escape. That was really risky. Rocket jumps and escapes in one life. That's a really useful skip. That's a really useful skip. Low-key, I feel like Pythagoras would have been really proud of that combo. So the interesting thing about getting 100% in this game specifically is that map data matters. Map data counts towards the percentage. And sometimes you have to go to certain corners of the map that don't necessarily have a collectible. All they have is either a charge flame mine or nothing. I forgot to mention this, but the reason why Charge Dash is so broken is because if you bash, you instantly regain the energy you spent from using it. So you can just spam it. Wait, guys, get ready for frog skip. Get ready for frog skip. Come here. Pause floats saving my life once again. No, we didn't get frog skip. Okay. Well, we're gonna get slime skip. Not slime skip either. Okay, there we go. Frog skip 2. This is totally how you do frog skip. Trust me. What did the game say about energy? Remember that you can use energy. Okay, so it literally asks the player to remember. That makes a lot of sense. Actually, we can get an E-cell here. It's a pretty scary collectible, but honestly, there are scarier collectibles. Oh wait, can I already get this? Turns out I can. T-jump already before ever entering Valley. I know we're quite a bit of ways from it, but I'm really scared of Horu. Horu has the scariest spirit light in the whole game, and it's in one of the last rooms.
Hi Kuro, hi bestie, how you doing? I saw the hit and thought Kuro killed me.
Ultra defense already is crazy. I'm gonna get health before Misty. I like how Kuro's feather is essentially the most direct way of the game telling you that Ori is small. No! This room is funny when done fast, and no skill issue. Oh yeah, Forlorn does have a scary run killer. It's at the top. I can't believe that worked. YOLO. Okay. That's scary part 1. There's scary part 2. Oh my god. Should we come back here with charge jump? I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. No! I bashed the wrong... Okay, can we get input detector on that? Can we get input detector on that? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That Forlorn death was so stupid. I think it's because I hesitated for way too long. Sometimes it's better to not think. Like, think on matters that deserve thought, and don't think for matters that don't deserve thought. Or too much thought put into it, at least.
A Gumon from the Forlorn Ruins. His name is Gumo. Get him right.
This trick isn't hard, I'm just gaslighting myself. See? Why did that work? I saw the rock fall on Ori and thought that was going to kill me. Can't believe I forgot about this ability cell. It's a pretty good one to get early game. I know it's possible to skip this with a rocket jump, but I need the map data. Charge Dash is a better Ultra Grapple than Ultra Grapple. So, this is the point in the run where we have a choice, if you will. We can either go to Sorrow Pass through Sorrow Bash, or we just continue the normal game. And I don't know what I want to do. I'm just planning on doing the first half of Sorrow Pass, then get Charge Jump, and then leave, and proceed with the main quest order. I'm doing this mainly to make those 2 parts of Forlorn easier, because then we'll have a higher chance of living, and we can get to Horu faster. Oh my gosh! That feels free. That was bound to happen sooner or later. Oh my god, that is the dumbest death yet. Oh my, you can see the wisp there. That's embarrassing. What the heck? Alright, well, it was good while it lasted. Smoothest kaboom ever. I am not getting a kaboom as smooth as that ever again. Who are these people? I'm just now noticing them. There are critters here. Bruh, 11 years and there are still so many details of these games. You're able to skip the spirit gate animation like you can with the trees. That's so funny. I like how both saving systems in both Ori games lead to an absurd number of shenanigans. Oh my goodness, I can do the skip, but I don't have energy. Wait, hang on. Oh, I don't think I can. Okay, yeah, sure, fine. We're just gonna watch the cutscene. You've learned wall jump, and you'll know it forever. It always sucks when you get an explosion, but it doesn't actually hurt anybody. Oh, what? That's a strat? That's a strat? I did not know that. Oh, I can't cast Kaboom because I already kaboomed. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just do rock skip instead. Door, 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 door. Current patch, by the way. Getting mapstone fragments counts as %, but putting them in the pedestal doesn't. Because I have a hundo file that hasn't put all of the pedestals in their place, and that still says 100%. I swear I can never get that corner jump. There's a way to wall jump around that, but I didn't do it. I don't want to be risky this run. Yes sign. Yes sign. Yes sign. Yes sign. That is the 10th time I make that joke, and this is the 9th attempt. I feel like Sifrin is sad every time I say something for that amount of times. By the way, is wall jump detection better in Wisps? Because I feel like some wall jumps would be easier to make in Wisps than in Blind Forest. Like rock skip, for example. That seems like something that would be easy to do in Wisps, but I struggle with it a lot more in here. I guess that's what they mean by new wall jump tech and debug. Not charge flame redirecting the spider shot. Charge flame is honestly pretty decent for combat. It's a lot better than just spamming Y, that's for sure. I swear, there was a way to get this life cell up here without the need of double jump, but I don't remember how. And no, without double jump, without bash. Alright, everybody say hi to Gumo. Gumo, why did you activate those lasers? Ironically, the ability needed to get air dash is not dash, but double jump. Love that logic.
Girl, that party was so live last night. Girl, watch out, watch out, watch
How was the fall?
Okay, can we talk about how charge flame efficiency makes or breaks this fight? Because we now have 6 flames to work with instead of 3. And that speeds this fight up massively. It really is overflow, but for charge flames specifically, you barely spend time with normal charge flame before getting the upgrade. Not that that's a bad thing, I really don't mind.
Alright, time to do the fun platforming section. I say that unenthusiastically, but it's actually really fun. Most memorable parts of the game, Emma.
Why can you close that again?
Actually, nah, I don't mind. It keeps it consistent. Because, like, it's a lever. Can't be that old. Of course it's gotta close it again. It's okay, we're only like 20 minutes into the run. Like, if it ties now, we won't lose much. We haven't even gotten to the Hondo part of this run.
I don't know how they managed to do this, but it's possible to get 7 health before reaching the water area, the water cleaning area, in both games. In this one, I already have 7 health, but in Wisps, it depends if you have hammer. You'll be with 6 or 7, but it doesn't make a massive difference. But still, there are like 3 fragments you can get in Inkwater. If you're getting every collectible as you go through the game, you can get 3 in Inkwater, 1 in Kolok. Is there another one? Yeah, in Bash. There's another fragment in Bash. That's 5.5. Wait. Yeah, no, 4.5. Okay, then 5, and then 5.5. Wisp, 6. And then if you have hammer, you can get an extra 1 in Inkwater. So that will be 4 Marsh, 2 Kolok, and 1 Wisp. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it threw me off a little bit because the health and energy in that game come in sets of 5. Well, in this game, it comes in sets of 3. So 7 feels like a bigger deal here. And I mean, it is. The total is 15. So like in here, it would be like starting your 3rd set of health. Whereas in Wisps, it would be you're making progress on your 2nd set. And that's why it might not feel as anything major there.
Wait, what the heck? Does the game expect you to have charge jump or light burst bash? Honestly, no, it's fine.
Are those coral reefs? Ginso has coral reefs? What?
I should not be going for those in one life, but I like going for those. Fish strats. Is it me or the fish programmed to go back to the water if you ever bash them out of it? Do they do that on their own? Or is that how they're programmed to act? So this part of Thornfeld is fun. Y'all ever heard of precision platforming? Get ready for precision swimming. I can already hear the crushers below. Alright, yep, that's how we're doing it. My irrational fear of crushers is that they'll somehow still crush me even after they have the crush particles. Chances are low, but never 0. In one life, everything matters. Now that's a fun strat to pull off. I already did fish strats, so I have 1 more energy than I should.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. I have to go back down there. That's annoying. These spike things don't respawn?
Alright, map data's there.
Get me out of here right now, please.
Came kind of close there.
One thing I really like about Dash and water is that it creates a wave of ripples throughout the surface of the water. It looks really cool. The game actually expects us to get ability points now. I like how unnecessarily mean that is. This wall isn't breakable with Stomp. What? This wall was breakable with Stomp too? What? I thought it was just this one. Anyways, I got ability points to spend. Check this out. Anyways, bye. I don't know how to do the cut and skip where you lure a projectile from one of the spiders and skip the platforming section where you bait Kuro into leaving her spot. It's one of the coolest skips in the game and I don't know how to do it, but I do remember it being really, really hard. I want to do Sorrow Bash. Well, I already got the extra health, so we might as well do this. I ideally don't want them to die to the spikes.
Oh goodness, if I bash on it one more time it dies. Trade offer, make Forlorn Ruins easier. You get to do a very hard skip and the same one life run. Really? I'm healing. I need the energy. It's getting the bird there. That's what I hate the most about Sorrow Bash. I would ideally want to make it up here without taking damage. Where is? And we saved the game. Running away is not an attack.
That was unnecessarily cruel.
And just like that, we are in Sorrow Pass.
So, I'm not here to get the Sunstone, I'm just here to get Charge Jump and immediately dip. There's a life cell up here and I want it. Dang, I could have like dashed and then bashed. Like the Wisps theme. Did you know double bashing is hard? Wow, it's frame perfect.
There we go.
You're supposed to get that after Charge Jump.
Honestly, out of all of the areas with lasers, this one has to be the safest one. A fun little quirk about Sorrow Pass, it has the only optional spirit gate, no OOB. Sorrow Pass is honestly my favorite area in the whole game. The platforming you do with Feather is so cool. Feather is the one ability you get that doesn't come from an ability tree, yet it's the most important ability here, right besides Charge Jump. So, like, somehow you feel more attuned to nature. Also, this is map data. The music, the flute was the perfect instrument for this. Wind instrument in wind area, where you have to use wind ability to go through the wind.
Don't! Why must you be there? Okay, what do I do about that? Okay, there we go. I like comboing people like that. Oh wait, this is when you're supposed to get that keystone, right? I'm still rationally scared of lasers. At this point, it's rational. I do not want to test my luck with Sorrow Pass spikes right now. They deal so much damage. I technically have enough keystones, but these do count towards percentage. And here we get one of the best abilities in the whole game. So there's a part in this small sequence that worries me a little. The game expects me to have climbed by now because that's what you get in Misty Woods. Okay, so the part with climb, I forgot that this is fortunately after the well and not before, which means we can
continue along with Misty Woods.
The haze of the misty woods. Those lost within were never found.
So I just had a cursed thought, what if the spirit tree was over?
Wait, no, come here.
Misty Woods fortunately doesn't have a lot of collectibles. It's mainly just spirit light that's lying around. It's the only area in which you can get 100% on your first time through, which is really convenient.
Ultra defense is good until you realize that all enemies deal massive amounts of damage anyways. But before then, ultra defense is like incredible. It feels required. Not me double bashing the frog.
Oh, tattoos the climb spirit. I thought they were the spirit of the torch.
Oh, that recontextualizes a fic I'm reading, actually. I'm pretty sure I can just say no to all of this. Yeah.
Ah yes, this room.
I feel like they reused the jump detection code from this game in Wisps, because in that game, normal jumps obviously count as jumps, but double jumps still don't count as jumps, and you can see that with Mote. I don't know if that's true, don't quote me on that. Movement. Really satisfying movement. This is your sign to do movement.
Thank you, charge jump, holy.
And I know we can do that rocket jump because map data barely matters here.
I really like how this whole segment at Misty Woods was just getting the keystones for this one spirit gate. Like, from the very first keystone, it was all building up to that.
Guys, get ready for Forlorn. Get ready for Forlorn. Forlorn is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. Oh right, I can already get this now. Yeah, no need to wait for the wind.
Okay, I love Wisps to death, and I'm in love with the jank of that game, but I really wish there was a designated one life mode in that game like there wasn't here, because that means it's a motive for other people to not only play more game, but to not rely on backup save cheese for the achievement. That's the one thing One Life here actually prevents.
That is not how you're supposed to do that, by the way. It tries harder to prevent cheese. And it presumably used to be a thing. You can find it in Wisps debug.
Nobody knows why they cut it. Would have made a fine addition to the game.
I keep getting jump scared when the cutscene removes dash like that. Like, you can walk, but it somehow puts you more at risk of falling to that pit there.
Papi.
I don't think we can play our ways out of the forlorn lasers. Hey, wait. I have spare keystones from Sorrow Pass. Actually, let me make sure I'm actually getting the map data. It's honestly so mean of the devs to put Scary Part 2, which is the harder part, right after a long cutscene. I know it's possible to skip with save anywhere, but I'm still getting used to the fact that I technically have that power. I'm a former Switch main, what can I say? This is one of the many scary parts that are optional normally in One Life. And remember folks, we are not out of the woods yet. In fact, we're barely in them. Okay. We're doing it for real now. Oh my god. So
This escape is a little scary to me because I can't run it that well. Hey look, it's the server icon of the speedrunning server. Okay, everybody get real now. Goodbye, frames. Amazing start. Where are the lasers?
A lot of people find Forlorn Escape easier than Ginso, even though it's the second escape and would normally be harder. I still find Forlorn harder to do, at least in one life. That might simply be because there are more insta-kills in Forlorn than Ginso. Ginso truly feels like a platforming test, and Forlorn is more about patience. Speaking of patience, that's normally an element in stealth missions, but we can just do this. Do the funny. Do the funny. 3, 2, 1.
So there is a certain ability that I haven't really mentioned at all, but it is very essential to 100% specifically. And honestly, we might not get it until after we do a bit of Horu. I want to do that. Y'all, it's getting real. It's getting real.
Alright, so we're approaching the big one killer right now. This isn't my first time that I made it here and a run died to something else. In fact, I'm honestly trying. I would honestly say this is not the time to get attached to the run.
I remember thinking this was the water vein for some reason, but turns out it's the light he had from Forlorn. Considering how fast we went from Forlorn to Sunstone, and how Swallow's Nest is very far away from Forlorn Ruins, Gumo is fast. Gumo is fast. It's the spirit tree. It's bald.
Why is the spirit tree bald?
Don't get attached. Don't get attached.
Okay, we have another choice. We can either go to Lost Grove, finish that quest, and then go back to Horu, or we can do all of the rooms in Horu and then Lost Grove. I honestly want to do Horu first because of the spirit light. There's a stupid, dumb spirit light that is the hardest one in the game. I will not be at peace until I confront that spirit light, because that's not a simple collecting session. That's a confrontation. That's an encounter waiting to happen. And I'd rather it happen now at like 70 something percent than at 90, because typically the last 10% will be the hardest part of the run. You can recharge Charge Dash with Stomp? What?
Okay, Bash is already busted, but it feels balanced. Stomp feels busted.
And here we are.
I honestly don't remember if this is map data or not. I just want the spirit light. No! Don't crush me, 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 don't crush me.
Okay, I don't quit out normally, but when it's because of glitches like that, I love messing around with glitches, but so long as they don't cause too much jank in very important moments. Never forget this hot, contaminated water that is evaporating. It's actually an insta-kill in disguise.
I've forgotten about the spirit light for long enough. Get me out of here.
I feel like I'm missing something here. I guess the other missing percentage of Hollow Grove is in the other areas. Slow and steady wins the race because you can't win a race if you're dead.
4 damage is insane, by the way. That's like 3 hits I can take. The guy's gone again, really?
Yes sign. Did the devs ever say they were inspired by Super Meat Boy when making this game? I don't remember. None of my attempts have died in this room so far, but it always feels so close.
I almost just fell into the lava. Okay.
Honestly messed up how the lava at the corner is killable, but the lava here is background. So that's why I don't remember the lava here being deadly, because it all goes away when you're done with the room. Oh yeah, this guy always camps me for some reason.
Out of everything in the game, Horu is the part you should practice the most, no doubt about it. Especially if you're getting that spirit light, that really tough spirit light.
Wait, it'd be so funny if I got a kaboom right now. Oh man, they have kaboom resistance.
Out of all of the rooms in Horu, that was the easiest one.
I really should not be charge dashing in this place.
The safe strat here is to kill, because the laser can also take care of them, but no, it will also take care of me.
Scary part begins now.
Stomp is so convenient. I love you, Stomp.
That was the safest strat. That was the safest strat possible. Charge jumping around the laser when it circles back. I don't know if I would have lived if I hid in the other side of the rock of the boulder. I didn't want to try that. Do we do scariest room or scary room? 3, 2, 1, go.
If I remember correctly, in a normal 1 life run, this is the hardest room. Wisps has made me think I can't vouch those slimes, even though that's very intended in this game. I'm so glad that's not an Izuku.
I almost have all of the health cells in the game. I just need 2 more. There are no life cells in Horu. That won't matter much in this place though.
Please heal, please heal, please heal. Was Ultra Soul Link a definitive edition thing, or was that available in base game? I've never played base game, nor do I plan to.
And here we are. This could be where we say goodbye.
Our run could die here. Our run could die here. That's all I'm... So the thing about this spirit light specifically is you have an opening to dash to get the spirit light. Oh my. But to return, you have to do the same, and the opening is a lot shorter on the way back.
Oh my goodness, I have to do both the bashes.
Stop! Stop! This is pain. We have a run, 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 we have a run. Don't get too excited yet though. This was scariest room, but we still have a scary room pending. Okay, that thing I said about the other room being the scariest casually, that roll goes to this one. You know, Soul Link, just in case. That was brutal. Those pillars are also... Okay. I still don't know what happens in case you get that spirit light and have already fled from the lava. Where do they put it? Is it still accessible? Because I do remember it being blocked off. I'm not gonna try it now, but... I got personal beef with this laser. I remember that I died here while getting the 1 life achievements for the first time. I was terrified of everything, and now I'm gonna be even more terrified of everything because, you know, final 10%, most meaningful part of the run. I'm trying so hard to not think that this is PB territory. Lost Grove can be a hard area. Lost Grove is tough. Rip Marvin. I never knew your tech or your game. There are things that could throw me off, so I'm a little concerned about that. Thankfully, there's a safe strat for some of these sections. Yeah, sure, fine, let's do it. Here's a cool strat. That rocket jump we just did, by the way, that was the most important one in the whole run. Normally, you have to go to the left and go through the Ferris wheel of death and despair. And then you'll come out from the right and then bash the crow to then get up here. Learning speedrunning tech is so worth it. It makes C-Dash both faster and safer. Nice thing about getting Light Burst is that it deactivates the Ferris wheel. Yeah. This looks like an Angry Birds world. Am I tripping or is there a resemblance? I always wondered what would happen if you throw the Light Burst and then dash right before that cutscene starts. Would you just fall to your death? We're done here, right? We're not done here. We need to get a little something called map data. Okay, we are done here. This area is so much fun and 1 life. More 1 life runs should have a reason to come here. I can't believe I just breezed through that. These spikes kill you in 1 hit. These spikes are programmed to insta-kill you. And it's in order to ensure that you use charge jump. It's normally never a problem. This is Laser Corridor 2.
Oh, well, okay. That is tight. There's a laser corridor too. Because laser corridor 1 was so good. You don't even need double jump. Okay, that should be it for all of the dangerous parts in here. Now that's good. I love upgraded sign. When you spend points in the combat tree, you can just tell that sign no longer has chill. They just don't stop anymore. Let's turn that up a notch. And I'm about to get kaboom. Prepare for Ori and the Lost Frames.
Hands off my...
I don't know what to spend all my points on anymore. I don't think there's any use spending them in Purple Tree because all of the collectibles from this point on are very straightforward. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I remember those crushers being scarier.
Guys, light burst wall appearance. Everybody say hi to the light burst wall. It's gone.
I've always wondered why they give you this ability point for free. Yes, it is in an optional area, but it's in the path of the optional area. So if you're already in the optional area, it's impossible to miss.
Doesn't look like, unless we somehow get 5% of map data and spirit light. Narukin sculpt? Damn, girl. Not the time, sorry.
I hate the joke I'm about to make, but it's really crazy that this runs in the family tree. What Naru goes through is what her dad went through, and what Ori goes through. I mean, they don't go through the exact same thing, but Ori did kind of die at the start of the game. But then the spirit tree revived them and gave them the strength they need to do canon mode. Maybe that's what inspired them to become a tree themselves. Trust, this is what happened, real. For some reason, I keep thinking that this beach area is located underground when it's actually to the side of the forest.
I knew it, it was too good to be true. You know what? I got 6 points. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, thank goodness it's here, not here. That's in one of the safe parts of Blackroot. Let me go back home. Let me go back home. I wanna do the funny. Yeah! I have 2 keystones and I forgot what door they were for. Oh yeah, now that we have light burst, we can actually go to one of the prettiest rooms in the game.
So, funny story. This whole thing started out because somebody shared a screenshot of this room in the Ori server. I could not for the life of me remember what this room was. And someone else told me this was Sunken Glades Light Burst room. But even with that description, I couldn't remember what it was. I had to boot up the game and see what they were talking about. And at that point I'm like, no! I will never be able to beat the allegations. I cannot deny it anymore. I am turning into a fake fan. So I decided to go through the most unorthodox method of redemption for something that was never that serious.
We gotta go do a world tour.
Why the heck would someone put crushers under the water anyway?
This part would honestly be a lot more stressful without water breath. You normally have to raise this pillar and swim under it before it comes back down. I'm so glad you can skip that. It's generally the final 10% that takes the longest in my experience. Now, this is a part where we need to get map data, light bursts, collectibles, and those take a while. I forgot that was in the game.
Props to the devs for making light burst relevant for Hundo in several areas. We could have forgotten about this long after we got it, but we didn't because of Hundo.
Honestly, going the long way again is safer than dealing with those lasers. Opening that energy gate from the wrong side is funny. Where is it? Where is it? Where the heck is it? I swear to God. Dude, I've done worse than that and I'm still scared of crushers. Alright, and that's it for Moon Grotto. Let's go! I never got this. You can get that, like, as soon as you get Bash. It's nice to be in an area that's not out for my blood for once. I have apparently never gone through the Hollow Grove connection. I almost forgot about this light burst torch here. You are not the light burst torch. When did I get that? I don't remember. I honestly like that for light burst torches that are in precarious locations like this one, you don't get the small cutscene where the camera pans to show the door opening. Oh my god. We need to do Forlorn. We haven't, there's a whole part in Forlorn we haven't. So, this part of Forlorn. Oh my god, we don't have the orb. Oh no, this is gonna be so much worse. No! Oh, we need the map data. You're not gonna let me heal? Shut up. I need to heal. I need to heal. I need to heal. It's because we did Scary Part 2 before Part 1, and the Forlorn Escape gets rid of the orb.
Laser, a lethal beam of light. It is given form through stimulated radiation via concentrated amplification. The heat of the focused light grants it the capability to penetrate through any living creature as well as their vitals. When an unfortunate soul comes across this shape of radiation, the body ignites and is subsequently incinerated. To see physical remains after such an incident is rare, for no entity can bear the extreme ray for longer than a step of time. It is unknown whether the victims can process the situation prior to the involuntary release of their link to the land.
Holy crap. Sorrow Pass 100%, Valley 100%. The whole west side of the map is at 100%. Wait, why are the area names not written in all caps? Wait, hello? So if you open the map, it's written in all caps, but if you don't, if you open it from the well, the game forgets to put it in caps. That is odd. It's specifically tied to the well because that's the only way you can open the map without the map button. I have no clue why that is. What am I missing here? The spirit light that just added a whole 2% to our original percentage. Amazing. Oh my god! It's right there! It's right there! It's right... Getting a head start in Ginso kills you when you teleport. Really? Oh my god. There's map data to the right, but the platforms are so slow. I know it's possible. I know you can get to the top like that. back to back is. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything. It is not confirmed until we get the spirit light. I am irrationally terrified of Ginso right now. Are you okay? What? Ginso, don't be broken challenge impossible. I don't want to go through the well. I don't trust that well anymore. I didn't get a head start in Ginso Escape this time, so it should not happen twice. All we need is some spirit light in this normally safe area. You're safe, okay? A Horu 99 death is less cursed than a Ginso 99 death. I genuinely thought the final escape counted as percentage. Let's do this.
She left them to burn, but she vanquished my light. Oh, let's freaking go, dude. Oh my god. Hundo one life. Hundo one life at like 1, almost 2 a.m.
Oh, this is this is the only time you're able to see this world event in the pause menu when Ori is almost dead. Like they have been for the past 2.5 hours. Let's go. Hang on, I want the achievement.
Let's go!
Wait, no, that's just immortal. The bug is real? Okay, fine, whatever. The bug is real. The bug was actually real. So, fun fact. If you restart a one life run from a dead file, there's a bug that won't let you get the achievement for beating the game in one life. Okay, the game's officially over now. The game's officially over now, but I'm just gonna let this cutscene play. Oh. That's the epilogue achievement. That's the epilogue achievement. Don't ask why it's in Portuguese. Right, I never watched epilogue in this platform. You can see the floating rocks from Forlorn in that cutscene, in that shot. Go, Corral! Go! Why is he bald? This is what canonically happened. Ori had to do all of this in one life, and they did take the time to get every collectible in the whole forest. You know, as it was dying, as one would usually do.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Minor spelling mistake! Minor spelling mistake! Let's go! Oh. Rip Grove. Right. So, this run definitely... I would recommend this run. One life is already a tough challenge, especially in a game with lots of insta-kills. Everybody ends up with over triple-digit death number in their casual playthroughs. But like seeing this, I'm sorry to interrupt the moment, but this gives you eternal bragging rights.
The oi and the many little ois.
This is just making me feel about how rarely I see the epilogue cutscenes in both games. He's no longer bald! He's no longer bald! Let's go! The way Gumo just sits down. Egg! Egg! You can briefly hear the Ori motif as that egg hatched. That is so... Amazing game. Amazing challenge run. Amazing everything. I'm not sure if this is the hardest thing you can do in this game, because it did feel like that at first, but I ended up doing this in under 3 minutes, and the speedrun achievement for this game is 3 hours. I said 3 minutes. Okay, whatever. So, you can get used to it. And my previous attempt literally died at Ginso at 99% for the dumbest reason. That was honestly a hilarious death. And something about that death, it actually didn't hurt me much. Like, it hurt. Like, yes, of course it hurt. I was at 99%. But I saw the IGT. I saw the 2 hours 50 minutes. That's not long. That's not that long, especially if you're at 99%. Because once again, the game expects you to beat it normally in under 3. And I was almost at the triple digits while still being under that time frame. I was not expecting to actually beat the run in the attempt immediately after that. That is so funny. I need to keep this save file in a museum or something. Oh, right. If I actually remember to edit this video, happy 11th Oriversary. March 11th Oriversary. Insane. Unfortunately, one of Blind Forest's major glitches is impossible on Switch. But I don't know if this was intentional, but Wisps is actually incredibly broken on Switch. It's the most broken it has ever been. It's so ironic seeing Ori almost dying there with the flower in a hundo 1 life run. No, I honestly want to do that again. Do I sound like a masochist? I now have eternal bragging rights and you cannot stop me. So it turns out that bug where you don't get the 1 life of achievement from starting a dead file, that's still a thing. I thought that was a rumor, I thought that was an urban legend, but that's actually a thing. Oh well, I can always just do 1 life with Horu skip and it'll be easier. I've never seen what the Ginso tree looks like in Prologue. Oh, it's just like that. Oh, wait no, not the waterfall. Wait no, Ginso, no! You're gonna lose your waterfall! No, Ginso! I'm afraid to boot it up again. I don't want to load this file again. Okay, yeah, sure, fine. It would be so funny if... No. I'm going to bed instead.